We will get you private event bookings, or we keep working with you for free until we do. But after working with dozens of food truck operators and mobile caterers across Australia, what they're actually after is how to drive revenue from all of the inquiries we get them. And that is what we really specialize in. Not just getting you dozens of private event inquiries, but using those to scale your business. And just to be clear, operators aren't coming to us because they think we're experts in pizza or paella or smoked meats, even though we've helped clients across all of those cuisines. They're coming to us because we understand how to grow catering businesses through private events. And we've used that exact expertise to drive millions of dollars in top-line revenue for our clients. Now, if you don't have a business yet, or you're just starting out and doing less than $15,000 a month in revenue, this actually probably won't be a good fit for you right now. And if you're not serious about growing your private event bookings, this isn't a fit for you either. The one exception, if you're a new caterer who hasn't started trading yet, but you've got the drive, foresight, and the capital to invest in a proper marketing system right from day one, this can still work for you. And the good news is, whether you're already running private events or you haven't started yet, if you're serious about growing that side of your business, installing a reliable system makes it easy to turn inquiries into real revenue. And mathematically, if you do have a catering business, getting consistent private event inquiries has the highest return on investment of any other marketing channel out there we've used, including paid ads on their own, SEO, or word of mouth. Because once you're already set up to cater, a private event barely costs you anything extra to deliver. You've already got the setup, all the gear, and the menu. You just need more of the right bookings coming in. And that's why we specifically work with established caterers, not people just starting out generally. Because for someone who's already running a catering business, more private event inquiries directly solves the thing that actually keeps them up at night, not knowing where the next booking's coming from. You don't need to build anything new. You just need the bookings to show up. If you want more bookings, you need to put your business in front of more people who are actively planning events. And if you have more of those inquiries, you'll bring in more revenue for your business. And if you've ever depended on word of mouth, hoped a social media post would bring in bookings, or waited on SEO to slowly work, you know what it's like to barely cover your costs some weeks. But with the right system, the volume of inquiries changes completely. Imagine what it would look like to go from 2 or 3 private event inquiries a month, or maybe none at the moment, to 40 or 50 a month. That's the kind of consistency an established operator with the right system in place can achieve. So for example, Jacinto and Juan, they run the Spanish Paella and Sangria company. When we met them, their calendar was basically empty and they were drowning in admin, and they were just constantly quoting people who never booked. We switched the system on, inquiries started landing almost every day at around $5 each, and they were closing at around 30% on jobs worth between $2,000 and $9,000. 2 months in, they'd collected $40,000 in deposits, and now they have $231,000 in confirmed bookings from just $4,500 ad spend. And Jacinto says that the system was paid for in literally one event. Then we have Stephen. He runs a Blaze Woodfire Pizza out of Warburton. He was paying an IT guy who got him 1 inquiry in 3 years. Yep, 1. Within 2 weeks of the system going live, he had 30 inquiries. He's had weeks with 5 deposits confirmed and 12 more pending. He's booked out weekends in advance for the first time ever, and now he's looking at buying a second truck. Then we've got Selena and Elio at Alfonsi. They were very close to selling their trailer. And today they're getting 45 catering inquiries per month. And the problem has completely flipped from finding work to keeping up with it. Then there is Michelle from Michelle's Catering. She had $20,000 in confirmed bookings come through in the first 2 months. She's currently booked out for the next 4 months and is closing on average between 3 and 4 out of every 5 inquiries that come through. And she didn't chase a single inquiry. They were already in her inbox. Looking at the data across all of our clients, our average client, not our best one, just our average, within the first 3 months gets 14 private event inquiries a month, 4 confirmed bookings a month, and $10,800 in private event revenue per month. Again, that's not the max, that's just the average. And we back all of this with our 100% return on investment guarantee. If you don't see 100% return on your investment within 3 months, we keep working with you for free until you do. That's why the most successful food truck and mobile catering businesses in Australia aren't relying on social media, SEO, or word of mouth to build their private event pipeline. They're building a proven system, because a system is what makes growth predictable. And predictable growth is what gives you control over your business. So here's exactly how this works. First, we build out a custom strategy for exactly what's working in your area, for your specific cuisine. We've worked with operators across dozens of different cuisines, and as long as you're already an established caterer, we can be the experts in private events and get you that traffic. Then we implement that strategy to get attention for your business, capture those inquiries, and then convert them into confirmed bookings for your business. And as a food truck operator, we know you can't be spending hours every single week on this stuff. That's why once we have the strategy and the systems in place, we run it for you. We build the website and the back-end quoting and CRM system, manage the ads, and set up the automated follow-up. So all you have to do is keep doing what you do best, making great food and running the business, and the rest is just handled. And once you have that system in place, helping you capture inquiries, build your pipeline, and drive revenue with just 1 to 2 hours of your time each week, everything else in your business just becomes easier. And that's why the most successful food trucks and mobile catering businesses in Australia aren't spending all their time on social media or relying on word of mouth. They're putting their time and effort into a proper private event system, because it is, without a doubt, the most reliable and profitable way to grow a catering business. And unlike most agencies that say they'll grow your private event bookings, chances are those agencies have never run a food truck or mobile catering business themselves, let alone know exactly how to convert inquiries into confirmed bookings. That's what gives us the edge. We've actually done this before ourselves. I've been in mobile catering since 2008, and between us, Sam and I have built over 10 successful mobile catering brands, catering private events, building the exact systems we now install for our clients. Sam and I built this for our own businesses first, and that's exactly what we're doing right now, putting a system like this in front of operators like you. This is the only reason we can get results with private events, because we've got more experience doing it than anyone else in this space. And while we might not be the cheapest solution out there, I'll be honest, oftentimes in business, it's not the cheapest solution that gets the best ROI. So whether or not you work with us or not, if there's one piece of advice I can give you, it's this. Never expect results from someone who hasn't achieved those results for themselves before. If you want a team who's worked with over 100 food trucks and mobile caterers to build this system out for you and help your business, we can make this way more effective than anything else you've tried, because we've done it with operators just like you over and over again. There's a short form below this video to book a free strategy call. On that call, I'll map out a crystal clear strategy for your business based on what's actually working in the industry right now for other mobile caterers. You'll walk away with a clear plan, whether or not you decide to work with us or not. If it's a good fit, and I'm confident we can get you the results you're looking for, we'll get started, backed by a 100% return on investment guarantee. We do also need to qualify you as much as you need to qualify us, given that we put in this 100% return on investment guarantee. But either way, you'll come away with absolute clarity, and hopefully we're a great fit to work together. Either way, we'd love to work with you.